Now, getting back to Center Plaza for just a moment. Again, we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the renovations. We were confronted with a public space that had a problem. It was cold and dark, and it needed some new life. It needed a solution. So we teamed up and created a public-private partnership, a $7.5 million partnership, involving on the private side, BG&E, Peter Angelos, Southern Management, and then on the public side, Baltimore City, the state of Maryland, and the US government. This would not have happened without the public-private partnership. And hopefully some of you were here 10 years ago when we did it here, but maybe we might be back here for the 20th anniversary as well. So now it's my pleasure to introduce Mayor Catherine Pugh. She's tackling major issues with her boundless energy. She has a great team, and it's from the top in her leadership. She inspires this great team. But we, the Downtown Partnership, are pleased to partner with you, Madam Mayor, on all your different initiatives. Just this very day, she celebrated and created this Work Baltimore initiative down at the Convention Center. We were a financial sponsor, but this helps people to get skills training and workforce development, and this helps them to basically connect them to the jobs which we know are there. They just need the skills to get there. Thank you for your vision on that. And I think also we should say, most importantly, our mayor is going to bring Amazon's second headquarters to Baltimore. So come on, Mayor Catherine Pugh. Thank you very much. You can come up now. Thank you.
All right, you all, let's give that another round of applause. Amazon in Baltimore. Thank you, Kevin. Where's Kevin Kamenetz, Baltimore County Executive? I know that everybody is excited about Amazon, but we're all excited. I wanted to say, Kirby, we could not have a better partner in Downtown Partnership with you as the President and CEO. I won't go back and tell you the stories around Kirby and our history. I don't know, Stephanie, if you remember when we had the entertainers downtown, we thought that would be great to have entertainment on every corner of Baltimore City. That was me and Kirby. We were actually entertaining them. We were actually listening to them and deciding what corners they would be on. We had everything from mimes, fortune tellers, flutists. You can imagine. Well, let me just say, this is my Times Square. This is our Times Square in Baltimore. There's no better place to call a Times Square than Baltimore's own Times Square, this particular area. I'm so excited about this partnership, and Dr. Perman, it seems like we're going to be partners every single day. Just saw you earlier today, along with our president of MECU, John Hamilton. Thank you again for your work. But let me just say, it's all of us working together. We talk about over $500,000 in investment, $500 million in investment in downtown. That does not include the over $200 million that Goldman Sachs just invested in Port Covington so that we can bring Amazon here to Baltimore. The master plan estimates that we'll lead nearly 270 new jobs in this region, $351 million in economic impact over the next 10 years. And again, that's not counting what Amazon will do for Baltimore.
Downtown is doing better than it has in a generation. Soaring housing demand, lots of retail openings, and as you'll see, our list of Downtown Baltimore award winners, downtown is enjoying a wave of office expansions, hotel openings, corporate relocations, and really a creative energy that makes us the epicenter of the region's art and the region's culture. Everyone here on this plaza has had a hand in that success. And for that, I, as your board chair, sincerely thank you. I am someone who lives and works downtown, and that makes it a particular privilege for me to serve as the partnership's board chair.
Every 5 years, we conduct a housing demand study. This past year, you might recall 3 renowned different developers in downtown. They stated that they experienced the fastest leasing pace they've ever experienced in the history of their companies at their apartment buildings that just opened. So the question always arises as people are living here, are we building too much, too little? It's really hard to know. So for the past 20 years, we've been looking into this issue. Every 5 years, we conduct a study to look at the next 5 years, a 5-year projection. We hire a group out of New Jersey, a housing consultant with tons of experience, and they looked ahead and looked at trends, looked at what was happening in downtown Baltimore, and they made some projections. They expect over the next 5 years that we can absorb nearly 7,000 new housing units in the downtown area. 7,000. That is amazing. When you think just 20 years ago, the Downtown Partnership was really going to uncharted territory when they're thinking about trying to attract residents. Now, we build buildings, and still, with all of the supply we add, we're at 94% occupancy, at least, including at 10 Light, which is now at 96% occupancy. So that is a phenomenal number. I know we all want to get up to 100 and 105%, but we'll get there. That report is also on our website at godowntownbaltimore.com.